Okay. In for the final round. This hand is fine. Hopefully these bolts do some work. Ooh, does say rare. Okay. Goblin Guide? Blood Crypt. Huh. Oh, Dredge. Okay. So against Dredge, our we're mostly just there's not much we can do in game one. We don't have more angers, so I think we're just gonna go ahead. I think just fetch an island and try and sear ambitions into some more lands. I don't think we need to get a black source particularly. It would be nice if we happen to draw into an Inquisition. Well, even then, it's probably a little too late. But if he, uh, sometimes it happens much more in the play when you can nab whatever their discount or outlet is, Faithless Looting, Insolent Neonate, or whatever. I think we're just looking for lands. So, and there's a land which is also a black source. Click is whatever. So we'll draw the Watery Grave. We may or may not shuffle with the click. It seems fine, probably. Alright, so what's he got going on here? Okay, that's not the best discard. So he's got 2 imps in hand. He gets a Bloodghast. Which will get him a prized amalgam. One thing you do have to watch out for after you Madcap experiment is that they conflagrate up, conflagrate it for 8. That's a pretty decent path to victory for them. Alright, so do I want to draw this? Oh, they chose not to do that. Okay, that's fine. I think we do want to go ahead and draw the click. It's another way to pressure them while, if like they get a bunch of prize amalgams back and we're walling off our guy. That'd be a thing. Creeping Tar Pit's not bad. I don't know that we need it. It is always helpful to have draw steps that are not Platinum Empyrean, especially when you have 2 Madcap experiments. So it's possible we should just do that, but we can all. If we do happen to draw one, we can click it back. So, yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, just want to try and keep our life total high, and also it's more burn to finish them off. So, I'm gonna draw the bolt and then that. And so our opponent can Dark Blast in his turn. Yeah. So he gets that. Triggers that. I'm gonna just wait until combat to get the prized amalgam in case more. Whatever. Like if he dredges a Narcomoeba here, I don't want him to get a free one. Grave Troll. It's whatever. I do want to keep my life total high so Bloodghasts do not get stuff. So right now he's got 2 Stinkweed Imp is actually. Stinkweed Imp is actually pretty annoying. So I think I do want the Syncreting Imp can just block Madcap Experiment if we can't get rid of it. So I think we do want that Creeping Tar Pit. Let's see how bad this is. So just conflagrating us for 4 to discard 2 Stinkweed Imps, Surprise Amalgam. Okay. What do I want to do here? So I think we. It's going to be pretty hard for us to stay. Like, bolting the Bloodghast is never great. You want to bolt the prized amalgams where you can. So I think what we're going to do is just shock. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah. So we're just going to get a swamp and then Snapcaster bolt something. So he's going to dredge back, troll, and did not really hit a ton. Hitting the life from the loams does allow him to get back up. Yeah, I think we'll just go to 11 here. I don't want to put the Bloodghast in his graveyard to trigger the prized amalgams. Dredge is a weird deck to play with and against. He does have another Conflagrate in the graveyard. I don't know, is it Conflagrate or Conflagrate? Anyone? Any English professors hanging around? Alright, so let's just get a swamp. Snapcaster bolt him. Sure. I think we do that. Okay. So we get to double Platinum Empyrean as long as we don't draw it on our next draw step. So we can start Life from the Loaming to get back lands to be able to conflagrate for 8 or more. But I think we can kill him before that really comes into play. So yeah, he's got a troll and a loam in hand. If he attacks with the Bloodghast, we just say, go right on through. My life total is not changing. We have the platinum. We are platinum. We don't care about your puny attacks for 2. And we do not want him to be able to trigger. Okay, so we got rid of loam, and he's got tracking this stuff is not very valuable and tricky. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, steam vents is down. That triggers more blood gas, which is going to trigger those. But was he just? So is it 5? We can just bolt and then Colligan's command him. I guess it's technically safer to just run out the other Platinum Empyrean in case he's got somehow a main deck or something. don't know why I have an F6 by now. So his deck is fairly standard. Stinkweed Imp, no big deal. So we're just going to burn him out. There's no reason for us to attack. Just hold up Mana Leak in case it meant anything. What did he dredge? Loam. This use more lands, except his 6 cards name, whatever. Yeah, so we'll just bolt him and call against command him. I don't even care. Yeah, let's just leave open Mana Leak. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Get that back. Bolt that. Okay. This does get harder after board. They do have ancient grudges and potentially like Nature's Claim. So Anger of the Gods is great in this matchup. Thoughtseize is okay. Like the point, it's much harder when you're on the draw. Because you do, like if you can prevent them from discarding for the first couple turns of the game, you're in pretty good shape. It's pretty hard to do that when you're on the draw. So definitely don't love the Jaces. Terminate is just kind of overcosted. Yeah, just completely overcosted. Actually, as a Staticaster is pretty good. You can just permanently kill any Narcomoebas or Bloodghast that happen to pop up. So they have to, you know, kill you with prize amalgams, which are the hardest threat to recur. Kolaghan's Command is not great, to say the least. Spell Snare is actually pretty good. It does allow us to fight through. It counters Ancient Grudge out of the graveyard, and it also can get Cathartic Reunion. So I'm wondering if I want another Dispel, just basically just to fight Ancient Grudge out of the sideboard, or out of the sideboard and out of the graveyard, honestly. I think I want to do that over another Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize loses value pretty quick. Mana Leak is whatever. I wonder if I want to try Counter Squall over Mana Leak, because they rarely actually cast their creatures. Let's try that. I can see Counter Squalling with Faithless Looting. Okay. Okay. I think this hand is a keep. We're on the draw. Basically, we just need to hit lands to cast Anger of the Gods and then Madcap. Potentially, especially if we're not under pressure, we can hopefully wait until we get land number 5. So we can, like I said, if he has an Ancient Grudge in the graveyard, we will want to wait for land number 5. I think this is a keep. We do need to hit some lands, but we do run 23. We got Serum Visions on the draw. I think it's okay. Him doing this is not great. I don't know. I wonder if he discards Grave Troll. I do need to get Scalding Time or Steam Edge, whatever. Blue red. Ooh. think we just need lands really badly. This could be really bad. He's probably... So we dredged the Grave Troll. Pretty much whiffed. That's a good start. If he has Cathartic Reunion here, we're going to need to get real lucky. We're going to need to get real lucky. Alright, so he discards, yeah, F6. Discards that. Okay. So we got back Troll and hit 2 Narcomoebas. That's not terrible. No, I think I still have to run out the Jace, even though he's very likely to conflagrate it. But if we don't run out the Jace, he's just going to conflagrate us. We don't. In case he decides to do anything else, we really need the extra draw steps to try and hit Anger and Madcap. We're still not under a ton of pressure, which is helpful. So the fact that he didn't discard more than 2 cards probably says that we prevented him from casting another Cathartic Reunion here, or another Faithless Looting or something, or Buggus. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Well, we do get to counterspell something, if it matters. It could very well not matter. Yeah, so he gets a Bloodcast, it gets back 2 Amalgams. If he has a fetch land in particular, that's going to be problematic. I still think this is a good keep. It's got 2 of our better cards in the matchup. And just need Serum Visions for some lands. I don't know what the exact percentages are, but with, 2 random draw steps, scry 2. I think we have a pretty good chance to do that. Don't think it's worth firing off a lightning bolt, so just get rid of Narcomoeba. Well, maybe it is, but I mean, we've got the Anger of Gods in hand. You can't do anything to bring back. And this just hopefully slows down Bloodghast from getting haste. What else? He's got Faithless Looting he chose not to cast. I think we just fire it off. That way we don't have to discard the hand size if we brick. Okay, Blackleaf Cliffs is good. So we know our opponent's hand is Troll and Unknown. Probably he's got... I'm just going to go ahead and Inquisition him. I think I'm going to hit an Ancient Grudge. Hopefully I don't hit a Stinkweed Imp. Nature's Claim, Nature's Claim. Okay. So he gets to dredge the Grave Troll. It's not a bone, that's not really that big of a deal. It does not have another land to hit Bloodghast. Yeah, we're just under so little pressure right now. Oh, did he dredge? He dredged a Life and Loam instead of that. Okay. Targeted. Mountain, Blood Crypt, and Stomping Grounds, so no fetch lands, so if he does his thing, we'll be able to anger away all his shenanigans. And so he's got Blood Crypt and Stomping Grounds. Okay. Serum Visions is acceptable. Really want to hit some lands. Do not want to hit Platinum Imperiums. Okay. So I guess we put the Tarn on top and we draw the Steam Vents first. Or, yeah, draw the Steam Vents and then draw that. You just went up to 32 life, okay. Dredge life from the loan. See? Yeah, he's got a fetch land. So just hard casting Greater Troll? That's pretty good. Ooh. That's not good. So he attacks for 10, that puts us to 1, which means we cannot fetch. So we actually have to blow the anger right here to keep up 1 more life. Although, if he realizes he has a conflagrate, he does he not have a, there's the conflagrate. We were just dead. Yeah. Dredge is a tough deck to beat. I do like saying Nature's Claims instead of Ancient Grudges, but he probably has both. He's got a lot of Nature's Claims. Yeah, okay. I mean, we were dead on board either way. I think making him look at his graveyard was more useful. Like, terminate for the what's his face is not. I guess having 1 is not a. I think we do want all the discard in when we're on the play. I don't hate having 1 terminate. I think we can probably get rid of the Colgan's command. And I do like the Dispel. I do think the Spell Snare is important. It also hits life on the low. And that's what you were looking for. I do like the Counter Squall, I think. Serum Visions just kind of ties the room together. Getting some card flow with Jace is pretty important. What to cut? What to cut? I guess Bolt's not great. We cut 1 Bolt. Staticaster could be something we cut, especially it's not great with the Anger of the Gods, but I want to keep it. This hand. I'm going to keep it. Hopefully our opponent is on a fairly sketchy draw. We can just Inquisition away his one discard outlet. Like if he doesn't have a discard outlet early on, it's pretty good. We've got the Madcap experiment to build to. The mulligans, and we scribe to the top. So yeah, we just take the Neonate here. He has Thoughtseize. That's did not expect that. God. So the question is whether we allow him to go off. I think we just do, and then we'll just bank on drawing another Madcap experiment. This just slows him down so much. Oh, maybe we even hardcast the Platinum Imperium. Meyer down, Thoughtseize down, presumably. We could even race him in a fair game, potentially. He's going to 15 here. Whatever. Play that. It's kind of bad. Yeah, we counterscroll this. For sure. And we're going to click him on his draw step. Is that down to 12 already? Yeah. We could definitely go the distance here. Santa put Hills down. He's got Grave Troll, Life from the Loam, and whatever his 2 draw steps have been. Getting the Life from the Loam is pretty good, potentially. Knot of the Bone, Grave Troll, Grave Troll. Taking the Life from the Loam does give him another chance at a land to faithlessly loot out of the graveyard, but I'm pretty sure we take the Loam. So his hand is okay. That's good. Oh wow, we even get to take the Knot of the Bone. Let me attack. I'm just gonna check what Knot of the Bone says. Knot of the Bone is 3 to cast and 3 to flashback, so there's no reason not to go ahead and get rid of it. And let's see, this way we can get everything here. Yeah, he can hardcast the Prize Amalgam all he wants. Take the Knot of the Bone. And play out that. This is what you should hope for, basically. Conflagrate. Okay, just to cast it. So then he can dredge it out next turn. What do we need? It doesn't really matter. We want to get blue, black, I guess. In case we draw a Creeping Tar Pit. Just gonna conflagrate away his entire hands and kill off our click. But we're getting him into Bolt, Snapcaster, Bolt range. Serum Visions. At what point does hard casting Platinum Empyrean become the main game? I don't know. I don't know. I think we'll just go ahead and just bottom both of these. I will still continue to play out the land. Try not to fetch with this to shuffle because I don't want to shuffle that back in. So we grave trolled, dredge with the grave troll, and pretty well whiffed. Yeah, his hand is grave troll. There's no point casting Inquisition. If we just draw Snapcaster, we can Snapcaster back our Madcap experiment. He whiffed pretty hard on that too. We can start. Jeez. Yeah. His dredges have not been good. So he's got troll, loam in hand. So troll, and that's the loam, which gets back land. We're just gonna start getting back Bloodghasts. Gets back Bloodghast, which gets back Prize Amalgam. Still doesn't have an answer to Alright, we're doing it. I don't think there's any reason to take any more damage than necessary. Alright, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now at this point we want the Platinum Empyrean. We want the Platinum Empyrean to be in our at the top of our deck. So, and he has not gotten any kind of Ancient Grudge. So he dredges life from the loam again. That's annoying. I think he'll be able to conflagrate back the he can loam, get more lands, right? He's got 3 lands in here. And be able to conflagrate the Platinum Empyrean next turn. He is just straight dead to a removal spell, I think, because only the Prize Amalgam can block. He's playing out the land. I guess he can. Okay. I guess that buys him a fair bit of time. See? Sometimes you just hardcast your Platinum Empyreans. And really hope our opponent... Wait, do we want to even cast this? So cast them off from the bones. Or do we want to take loam? I mean, I guess he can just dredge back the loam if he wants to. Let me think. Yeah. So if he dredges whatever and loams, he still goes 5. Does he have a second loam in here? Yeah. So he can loam himself up to 7 cards, which is not enough to do that, so yeah. We'll cast a second Platinum Imperium. Usually, if you can cast your 8-drop, you should just cast it. But sometimes not. That's the great thing about Magic, is there's no such thing as the always correct way. So he dredged a Golgari Grave Troll. I wonder if he's trying to cast Golgari Grave Troll, because you can regenerate it. He'd have to get up to six lands to do that. Right now he is dead on board. I think, I'm not sure what his sideboard was with it. Okay. Mountain Blood Crypt. But he is dead on board as it is. And oh, he had an Ancient Grudge. So he should definitely go ahead. They should definitely go ahead and grudge us. I don't know. Or grudge, yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then he can conflagrate. Loam can conflagrate away our other Platinum Empyrean if we don't draw something. But we can countersquall that. Snapcaster countersquall. Okay. How big is Golgari Grave Troll? Probably like infinite. Bigger than 8/8. If he wants to just hardcast it. Yep, he'll loan back some lands. Oh, Snapcaster Mage, you're my friend. This is another invitational card. I forget the name of the player. Japanese player. Obviously, you know, Snapcaster Mage, one of the best creatures ever printed, because it's actually whatever Countersquall, Inquisition, Madcap Experiment. We do not want to cast Madcap Experiment here. That would be a bad choice. We would just die. Snapcaster. I always get nervous in these spots. I'm gonna misclick. Okay, so you just conceded. So we went 4-1. The loss we did take was definitely the first game. I just screwed up. I can't say for sure I would have won, but definitely having the Jace on 3 instead of the Jace dead would have been a huge difference. Also, I went back and I watched I got confused with the Thought Scour. Did not realize he had discarded the island. So, just bring up the deck one more time. The deck is, it's definitely a thing. I'm not saying it's perfectly tuned, but it's got some good stuff going for it. Do it correctly, or whatever. So I don't know of any changes I want to make immediately. I'm not super thrilled about the Thoughtseize main deck, but I don't want to cut anything from the sideboard. I could potentially cut the Colgan's command and then run like a second spell snare, because you saw in those Delver matches early on, like, it's really good when it's good. I get that's not quite good enough to really, take up a dispel sideboard slot. Let's just go ahead, and if you're still watching and you want to see me open some treasure chests, you can do that. This is purely results-oriented thinking with an insufficient sample size, but I have found that opening treasure chests one at a time yields better results than cracking them all at once. So let's do it. Let's do it. Open one of these. Yes. And ooh, we get a Kaladesh Painter Servant, which is actually a legacy playable thing. I have no idea what this is worth. Probably not much, but it is cool. And some random commons. That's cool. Alright. Alright. Let's see what else we got. What we got? What we got? Black Lotus? No. Promise of Brunei. 3 mana, white enchantment. When a creature you control dies, sacrifice. Then you get 4 1/1s close spirit creatures. I mean, you could get super creative and run that in like black-white tokens in modern, I guess. It's probably bad. In the sideboard. I mean, yeah. And then, sure. Okay. So, last chance. Let's not open a Black Lotus. Don't open the Black Lotus this time. Let's just open, I don't know, an Ulamog. This is renewal. Yeah. I think I actually even have 4 of those already because I thought the card's kind of sweet. So that's that. We got our Painter's Servant. Let me see what that's worth. This is unpaid, but is this what it is? Goatbots is an excellent bot. They've got very good prices on pretty much everything. Painter's Servant. Okay, I'll buy it for 4 1/4 tickets. That's would have liked to do a little bit better, but I mean, they can't all be treasure chests. Some of them are meh chests. Alright, thanks for watching.